How you guys and girls doing today? It is your boy T918, and in this video we are doing a gameplay analysis of Pathfinder. Let's go. What is going down, y'all, man, and how I always say I appreciate and love every single one of y'all, man. Y'all just aren't subscribers or viewers to me, but y'all are family, and I love and appreciate y'all. And if you are new to my channel, y'all, please make sure to hit that sub button and hit that like button up the booty hole. It'll make my testicles swell with pride and joy whenever you do that. Now, y'all, let's get right into it. So with this video, what I'm about to do is I'm about to just watch some of my gameplay. This is a new series. I'm just gonna watch some of my gameplay and go through the kind of mindset that I'm thinking and everything that I'm thinking when we get into fights. So I haven't really seen anyone do this on YouTube before, so I was like, let me go into an in-depth analysis of my movement, my aim, my gameplay, my style, and everything like that, and kind of show y'all, you know, the good things I do and the mistakes. So let's get right into it. So right now I'm gonna turn this low so y'all can't hear the audio doubling up here. So obviously right now, of course, you know, we flexing. We're flexing with the good old the diamond dive trail. And I've got the good old flatline out. I see the anvil. I don't know why I turned this on. My aim is shit with the anvil, but I see her wraith, and I notice that she goes behind these crates right here. So I'm like, okay, she knows that I'm here. So that's why she didn't immediately pick up the weapon. And she's just gonna try to dodge it, of course. I hit two shots, broke my last ones, and I'm like, oh shit, I start getting shot at. I realize, okay, I'm fighting people and I don't even have armor. I could have got melted there any second. That was a noob mistake because I'm standing still. I shouldn't have been standing still and just aiming at someone with no armor. I'd get punished for that every time if it was like, you know, a professional scene. So I'm like, oh, I want to get a syringe off, but I see that our octane is about to go down. And, you know, obviously I see that wraith right there, disable the trap. I see her crouching. I'm like, okay, that's an easy kill. She doesn't even know I'm behind her. So I'm like, let me get this syringe off real quick. I notice that's a friendly grenade. I ignore that. I immediately go out and I'm about to go pick up the octane. I disregard him because I see that the bloodhound's gonna pick him up, and I'm just start looting everything. I think I messed up and I accidentally trade some stuff here, so I spend a minute in the loot crate, you know, trying to figure out what I was gonna do with my life. And then, of course, you know, we go inside. I turn it back to auto because, like I said, I realized that with the anvil, it is not cash money. My aim isn't. And, you know, I noticed that there's a good old caustic boy right there. I threw a grenade to break the door instead of kicking it, noticing that the trap's in there. And once I threw this arc star, I noticed, oh, shit, wait a minute. I hit him. I damaged him. So I ping at the, you know, door to let everyone in the team know, hey, there's someone in here. This was really risky, too. After I pop this and I go in and I look to the right, I notice he's in there with that PK. He breaks my armor here. I got really lucky and I tested my luck because I was like, oh, you know what? If I dodge and I can hit him correctly, I can be able to get that kill. I would normally not do that in this situation after he cracks my armor. In any other situation, if he had good aim and he hit that second shot, I would have got decimated. So, but I knew the team was around. So I thought to myself, even if I go down, my team will be right behind me to clean up. And we're gonna, you know, what we're gonna do now. So we're gonna skip ahead. We won't spend all time, so you know, obviously I'm healing up now. I place a zip, you know, he's pinging for our octane and things like that. Once again, since this is a pub match, you know, I'm just going ahead and I'm looting everything, trying to get my weapons and things like that kitted out. What I eventually end up doing is grappling ahead. Both of those two, I think they were in like a duo, like Discord call, because I could tell that they were sticking together. So, you know, I'm just like impatient as hell, which I shouldn't be. I just rush on ahead and I'm like, you know what, let's get into a fight, because I hear them shooting up here. Once again, a mistake, obviously, in a professional scene or even a ranked match, you wouldn't do this because you would get insta destroyed by a team who's coordinated. I notice he's up on the roof and I'm like, oh, okay, it's go time, you know. Luckily, he missed that last shot of that PK. And I kill him, and I'm like, okay, let's immediately hop down. Move my mouse so that way the little thing disappears at the bottom. And at this point, I'm like, okay, I need to heal up my health. I notice that I hear other people, so as I'm healing, notice how I'm watching my right side and also watching my left, because what I'm doing is I'm making sure that I'm not going to get hit from behind. I know my teammates are far, far, far away from me, so I know if I go down, this match is pretty much over. So I'm constantly watching around, make sure I don't get third-partied. I hear this Pathfinder come up to me, and you know I almost cracked him and stuff like that, and nothing much he could do. He knew that I would grapple to him if he tried to run away, so I closed the distance. Obviously, this octane was crawling up. He didn't have any chance, because when you crawl up, that's the perfect opportunity for somebody to beam you. Literally, you never want to crawl up. You want to go around, so I instantaneously beam him. I got purple armor, stuff like that. I'm pretty sure my teammates eventually end up catching up to me. But you know, I got someone spectating me right now, and like I'm just, you know, looting and getting everything. And of course I'm healing. Once again, bad mistake right here. You never heal out in the open. Never ever heal out in the open. You're a target to easily get beamed. And I'm typing because I'm like, y'all want to fight? Or like, because I'm thinking to myself like, okay, they're over there sitting back chilling, having a good time. I noticed that they were on their way, but I'm like, hey, I'm over here popping off. Y'all want to join in on the fun, or what's up with that? And obviously being Pathfinder, you always get ahead of yourself, right? So you're not really paying attention to what you're doing or what your teammates are doing. And I'm like, I see that the people are fighting right here. I go on ahead and I rush on in. I noticed that there is a box someone was looting. I noticed she's low, instantaneously beam her. I noticed that she had K and Y in her name, so I didn't know if that was like an actual clan. So I'm thinking, okay, the other two might be coordinated. I confirmed that when I saw that Bangalore smoke go out, so I was like, okay, she's going to try to do that so that way she can pick up her teammate. I thirst to Watson so they can't pick her up, or attempt to thirst to Watson. I'm pretty sure I get her right. I brick all my shots right there on that Bangalore. I go around the corner. I'm pretty sure I hop over and I finish off that Watson. Yeah, okay. I'm about to say I make sure they can't get the kill on her. By then, obviously, my teammates are here. I know there's a Bloodhound inside. I just get that little chip damage restored. And we have a Bloodhound. Obviously, he scans. I only saw one. I know there's a Bangalore that's over there somewhere. And I'm very cautious of her. That's why right here, I noticed that she's right there. Brick my other shot. That was close right there. Dr. Martinez almost destroyed me. And I'm pretty sure my other teammate takes care of that Pathfinder. I mean that Bloodhound over there. Obviously, we're just going to be getting better items and stuff for our loadout here. We're loading up. I mean, healing up and everything. And currently, we're keeping an eye on the timer. Obviously, you always want to keep an eye on the timer in the map. Make sure you're not going to get hauled at any choke point by any other team. So we're just going to continue from this point on, and we're just looting and stuff like that. We're just running, and we got 4 squads left. And keeping in mind, well, 3 squads left technically, because obviously it counts us. I immediately take, okay, so see what I did here is that when I'm running, I hit a grapple, smooth grapple into a transition, right? I immediately notice her down there below me. And I'm like, okay, I've got height now, right? Normally what people would do if they didn't know any better is they would contest it. I throw a grenade right there because I'm like, I know she's going to come up. I knew. You see right there, y'all, that I feel like is an 150 IQ play, right? They immediately saw me and they think to themselves, oh, there's only one Pathfinder coming up. I see him and I'm pretending to ignore him, pretending as if I don't see him. And that's a Bloodhound right there. He starts shooting at me, and like I said, I know they're going to come up because they only saw me. They don't see where my teammates are. So this could have been risky if they were actually coordinated and they all came up the same zip line. But I hear her throw that grenade. It hits her and she's focused on that. Like, you see when she comes around that corner, she wasn't looking at me. I'm like, okay, I'm going to push. Now, normally this could be risky because I'm not really thinking right now. I just want to go after her to thirst her and get that gold armor for the fast heal. But I noticed that she's on this corner right here. And I'm like, okay, bet. Let's go after her real quick. I'm hopping down. I also know I'm playing to my kit as well. Something I want to elaborate on real quick. I'm also playing to my kit. You see, in a situation like this, because I'm Pathfinder, I can actually do these things. I can actually hop down and I can actually make risky plays because I can just grapple away if I get too low. But on other characters or Wraith, but other characters, you really can't do that. So I just wanted to elaborate that real quick. I see the Wraith right there. I see that Bloodhound. He's ready to rock. He's ready to drop shock and rock and shoot me in the face. I see her in the smoke. I see that Bloodhound. I'm like, okay. I play it by ear because I noticed his aim was horrible. And, he wasn't hitting his shots even though I was kind of standing still. So I'm like, fuck it. I noticed she had self-res. Obviously finish her off and I get that gold armor that I wanted in the first place. I noticed that my teammates are actually getting third party and that I know our Bloodhound's going to go down because he was too low. He didn't swap armor or do anything from the fight. I noticed that they're up top, so on that right side. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go grapple. Once again, a risky mistake because, you don't know... I don't know where they are, well, obviously I thought they were right there, but they were actually up top. So that was risky right there, just to grapple and just W key. They now have height. They have advantage right here. So what I immediately do, I'm like, okay, I got to get out of this person's sight. He has the advantage. If he beams me, he can just hop down. And, I'm like, okay, we're going to go stay low ground for now. We're going to heal up. And I'm trying to wait for our Bloodhound to heal up here. I'm like, all right, let's relocate because we don't want to get third party. I have no idea what this other team is. So we've got a team above us. We've got us, obviously. And then we got another team. Maybe it's a rat somewhere or another full stack team waiting to third party. So I'm like, let's roll out. A little bit of bunny hop action. Y'all got to keep the classical bunny hop action going. And now, I'm just looking around, surveying the area, making sure this building is obviously clear and that other buildings are clear. I noticed that our Pathfinder and that our Octane are starting to get hurt. So I'm like, holy shit. I'm thinking that our Octane is going to go down, which he does. And, I'm like, okay, Pathfinder, fall back, fall back. I don't know if I say it in game or not, but I'm pretty sure I'm like, fall back, just get to me, because I'm thinking he's pretty much dead at this point. Like, there's nothing much we can really do for him. They're going to hop down and thirst him. I can try to use, cover fire and suppression while our Pathfinder gets him up. So I'm like, okay, I'm, you know, surveying and seeing what's going on here. I noticed they're obviously trying to thirst him, everything. I hear this Pathfinder. Now, this Pathfinder's above me. You should never take a fight like this. I was about to grapple up, and he knows I'm going to try to grapple up, so that's why he's going to stop me. So only reason I'm grappled up here, once again, like I said, because I'm Pathfinder, and I also know that our Bloodhound's trying to lay down the suppression. So if he's distracted right here on thirsting him, which I noticed that was the same name that was trying to shoot at us, and he just hit our Bloodhound. So I'm like, okay, you know what? He just hit our Bloodhound. I can thirst him real quick. Now, I messed up right here several times, y'all. I end up winning this fight, but I messed up several times. So right here, right, I haven't reloaded my PK yet. I noticed there are two of them, and they're sticking together. They're splitting up. One's going left, one's going right. This Bangalore right here, I'm almost cracked her. I cracked her successfully, and I meant to wall jump and do like a fancy wall jump right there. I should have died. Still haven't reloaded, but I noticed that this, you know, I noticed they're both to my right there. I had fast heal, so I'm like, let me go on ahead and hop over, use a shield bat. They're not thinking about healing. They could have healed up, and I would have lost this fight most likely. But I'm like, you know what? Let me just go real quick right here. Almost down him. I see that Bangalore over here, they both haven't healed up. That's one, and then the last one obviously is an obvious cleanup. You know, he's not going to be able to do anything against me. I have, you know, unless I brick all my shots, he heals up and I finish him off. Now, that was extremely dangerous, y'all, because like I said, I messed up the wall jump. If they were good players, and no offense to them, but if they were good players and they hit their shots, I would have died there 110%. So there were mistakes that we made in that, but you know, we didn't get punished for it. So obviously, you know, at this point, I noticed that his banner's gone, so it's going to be me and this Bloodhound. They're going to be able to finish off, unless I go somewhere to res him. I'm not 100% sure if I go to res, but I noticed he gets the banner, and I'm like, okay. And actually, I might. Do I res him here? No, I don't think I do. I think we just keep on going anyway. We keep on going, and we meet up right here. Luckily, there was only two of them, I believe, at this point. I know there's a Pathfinder for sure, and I think there was a Wraith, or maybe it was just one. Maybe it was just a Pathfinder. I'm not 100%. Oh, no, it was two. It was a Lifeline, and then I think the Pathfinder that was below. So I crack her armor. She's finished. I'm like, okay, we should win this fight here. I go around. He's distracted on our Bloodhound, and then there you go. There goes that Pathfinder, and that is the match. So y'all, that is the analysis right there. Obviously, you know, we playing around, messing around and everything. It's a pub game, y'all, and let me know, y'all, if y'all like these kind of videos, because I really enjoy doing this and analyzing gameplay so we can all improve. And let me know if y'all enjoy this video, and I will catch y'all in the next one. I of course look at the damage, and I'm like, oh man, we were fragging out, guys. A little bit of warm up, but I catch y'all later.